here goes nothing. We are going to make our own homemade yogurt using this yogurt and this milk. And we're gonna make a gallon, 4 quarts of yogurt. So first, obviously clean all your jars and sanitize, no different than if you were going to can, and then fill up your jars. Next, lay a towel at the bottom of your big pot to keep the jars from rattling around when they start to boil. Then you're going to gently place each jar into the pot and turn it on. Oh, don't turn it on yet. Give me just a second. Now we will begin to slowly pour in water. You don't want to pour fast. You don't want any water bouncing up into your jars. And you're going to fill it up till it's about 3/4 the way up the jar, so that when it starts to boil, nothing will boil up over and into the jars. I may have went a little bit higher here, but it did well. It didn't boil up too bad. So we're going to turn this on, and we're going to let this boil up and bring the milk up to a temperature. You can use a thermometer, but I don't have one. So what we're gonna wait and see is if it develops a film across the top. We'll see here in just a second. And there we go. Excuse the fog, the steam, I mean. Can you see the little bit of film developing? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So now we'll just pull them out and we're going to set them on the cooktop and let them cool down. So we have them all brought out and they're sitting on the counter. We're going to actually cover these so that nothing happens to bounce in there, fly in there, with kids and dogs and who knows what. So they are all cooled. The way I tested was by touching. As long as I could, they're still warm and I could not get burnt, basically. That's what we did. But you can use a thermometer. Now, this is just store-bought yogurt. I made sure to get the probiotics in it. I prefer the organic. This is whole milk. Just grab a good name brand and you're going to add 2 tablespoons. This is a 2 tablespoon scoop. You're going to add 2 tablespoons per jar. Now we're gonna stir it with, do you notice, a metal knife? I'm not using wooden utensils, which I tend to use with other kinds of cooking, but we don't want to introduce anything into this sterile environment. We're gonna put the caps on them, finger tighten. I'm gonna transfer them to my new dehydrator. This was the new piece of equipment we added, and we're gonna remove all the trays. I'm super excited about this. And place all of our quarts in there, and then we're going to set the timer. Everyone's machine is different. Now here's the other thing. You may not have a machine. There are plenty of instructions on how to do this in the oven, a crock pot. You can do it in a pressure cooker, but I'm going to do this for the first time ever, and the first time using this machine or ever making yogurt. So I'm pretty excited. I followed the manual's instructions, and here we go. We'll start it for 12 hours and see what happens.